There's no rain right now. The track is dry. I haven't driven a dry track yet. That. Not what I was expecting. But it'd be good to get some dry practice in. So I'm just switch these tires to dry and see how the car handles because it's a wet setup. But if it dries out in the race, I'm just gonna have to do dry tires. And it looks like I should be in at least the 24s. So we'll see how this goes. My first time driving on the track in the dry. Usually it's pouring so far this week. Be interesting to see how different my braking points are. I think. There's no forecast rain. Gotta still remember I got cold tires even though it's not wet. The car's just gonna feel
75. Just set the fastest lap.
very good right now because I'm just used to driving in the rain, so it's just probably gonna feel planted right now.
Right side, clear. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. 29.055. Right side. Clear on the right.
I feel like I have a little bit of understeer, but that makes sense. This is the rain setup. I'm really not going to make adjustments for this weather. Because I just feel like it's going to be raining during the race. So I just have to kind of get used to driving the car in these conditions with this setup.
Go right.
Like, I was gonna make setup changes if it was raining, but now I'm just gonna drive the car. What adjustments can I make in a pit stop? Adjust the wing in a pit stop, so I guess I could play with that, because that would be something I could actually mess with in the race, because right now I have full wing. Which the wing was something I was gonna mess around with anyways, because I knew it was full wing. I just want to see if I could get away with taking a little bit out, if it's even worth it to take any wing out, because I mean, how much more straightaway speed are you really gonna gain? The straightaway is not even that long. This is probably better to have the grip and then give up, I don't know, a mile an hour, maybe 2 on the straight, because it's really, again, not that. It's not that significant in straightaway. I'm actually using the shortest gear set you can use. So here in the rain you gotta lift, but you don't have to think about it in the dry.
.031.
I can get away with second here, late apex here, that was better. Gotta float out so we can get another late apex. Try and get on the throttle mid-corner. And stay flat out through here. You can cut a lot right there. Tires aren't quite up to full temp yet. So I can go third gear through here. That's all second gear in the rain. This corner, like, it pushes a lot. I think I'm usually more conservative in there. And then here, there's like a huge puddle. You usually hydroplane and push over, but there it's just, you don't have to think about it. You actually get to top of fourth gear, which is never a thing in the rain. Here, I feel like this is still first gear. And just on the throttle. And in my class, right now guys are running, I want to get into the low 24s. And here's first gear here. Might be a first gear, first corner. Got some traffic coming up behind me, so get ready for those guys to blow by me. Missed my gear shift there. Ooh. My braking point. Here, I think I'm gonna the brakes a little bit more, let the car rotate, and then go. And go to fifth here because we keep topping out. And is it second or first? I don't know. I think it's second. This is definitely first. Looking inside, got a whole bunch of GT3s coming up on me. I'll just let these guys go by because they got pace on me right now.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
It's the first other Mustang I've seen in my like 3 hours of practice in here. See if he can help us out a little bit here. Hey, hey, no chime. How you doing, Tater? I don't know what I did. I think whatever I did, I've done before, I swear, but I'll take it. Right now, we got no rain. So that's kind of not used to that. Every session I've been in has been rain so far.
.75.
Nice, man. Watching on your phone. And this is kind of a cool practice session because everyone's been rain so far, and this is the first one that's not, so at least I get to kind of see how things are when it's not pouring.
Slow car ahead.
Woo!
Go right.
That's
Go
what we
right.
gotta do in the race, Tater. Gotta read them tea leaves, see which way they're going. Oh, nice.
26.208. New fast
Wait,
lap
working
for
on.
you.
Alright, 26. We need to. I guess that was with the wreck in front of us. So right now our goal is to get in the 25s, then we want to get in the 24s, and I'd be happy right now with like low 24s. Eventually get into the 23s at the end of the stint, hopefully. So I did notice that in the rain and picked up a lot of time from the beginning of the stint to the end of the stint. Just this corners. I don't know. Gotta figure it out. It's a little different in the dry. But nice thing is the setup's like not too understeery in the dry. So got that going for us. And we can adjust the wing in the pit stops.
26.203. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Something I'll have to experiment with. Possibly. I just don't feel like you have to make pretty big adjustments with the wing for it actually to have a dramatic effect in top line speed. And the straightaway needs to be longer than these straightaways are. I think it's because I have so much more speed through those S's than I'm used to when it's in the rain. I need to slow down more for whatever corner that was I just went through. Alright, same for this corner.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was this variant. I've done it before, but it was a long time ago.
Flat for you.
It's not a bad course. I don't mind it. It's actually kind of fun in the rain. I don't know what it's going to be like multi-class racing here. So I feel through the twisty stuff, there's not a lot of opportunities to pass. Hey, opposite lock. I don't know. It's something I could definitely explore. I just think right now I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, and if I want to like multi-cast, I can do that. But I think I kind of want to keep everything on YouTube for the most part. But there's a lot to look into as far as multi-casting, all that stuff. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's just pretty low percentage right now. Yeah, I got 25. Yeah, driving in the rain is a challenge. The only other time I've done it so far in iRacing was the GR86s. But with those, you can't adjust the setup, so you got what you got. And that setup doesn't really jive with me that well, so I just didn't do good in those races. But when I was able to put all those AI adjustments in this setup, the car became much more drivable. So I think if it's something where I can tune the car to the weather, I'm not at the mercy of the setup, then I can deal with it. Whereas like if it's a dry, like the Miata and the BMW, I can drive around the setups because it's dry and just have more overall grip. It just makes it that much harder in the rain. So opposite lock, you were around in the old Twitch days? So long ago, I remember doing that. Yeah, that was a while ago.
25.632. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Thanks for stopping by here. I do like the overall built-in infrastructure for Twitch. Another Mustang catching. But as far as getting monetized on YouTube again, it just the path is less resistant on YouTube with streaming on here live. Yeah, you remember. This guy behind me is pretty quick, so I'm not gonna fight him. See if we can learn anything from him. Yeah, Mustangs just look so good from every angle. Just let them by.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
26.136.
And feels good to be back. I like the approach I'm taking this time, so I think I'm really gonna stick to it. I think people are just getting on the gas sooner than me. I think I'm still in my wet weather. Oh, somebody went off there. Still in my wet weather mentality where I gotta be careful through the middle of the corner. But dude, this stuff is so wild in the rain. Like, I wouldn't even be able to see right now if we were in the rain. It's kind of fun once you start to get your driving line down. Oh, he took a crazy line there. There might be something to that. He swung it out real wide. I thought he was letting me by for a second, like he was gonna pull off. Ooh. I'm afraid to hurt my car in that corner where I just hit the curb during the race. Yeah, but what's nice about this track is they have all the braking boards are way up high, so even when we wouldn't be able to see anything right now, you can still see the braking boards, so that's nice. But you're just kind of really hoping there isn't an accident in front of you.
Car on your left. Clear.
Woo! I wanted to see how much I could push. I was offline and mid-corner. That's a little too much of the car right there. We're down to 25 flat, though. So see how much he swings it out there? That might be the move. Give up some speed on that left-hand S and then swing it out and cut it back. But you can't do that in the rain. At least I haven't been able to yet. I think it's just a whole different line on the dry that I gotta get used to. And again, I still think the race is just gonna be in the way, 'cause that's what every practice session has been so far. So, no major adjustments to the setup. Should have broke a little more. Finding the limit. Let's try that guy's line this time. But he really keeps it tight here. Understeery. Gotta work on that. I can see it. The only other problem with having this much downforce is not being able to get good enough runs on people down this corner to pass them.
Clear on the right. 26.055. Go right.
I need a break sooner. 2 times in a row. What you doing, buddy? Try this again. Just have a lot of understeer. Fastest I've gone through that sector.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Friday, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I don't even think you need to be there. I think I just need to put you on the team is all I need to do. Because you're actually signed up for this session right now.
Slow car ahead. Go left.
But I don't even think you need to be there to register the race, but I'll confirm just to make sure. Okay, 3 times. Really got to brake sooner in that corner. Racing Friday, just because I work Saturday and Sunday. Try and keep this line like that. Let's work with whatever angle we have. That's pretty good. It's like I kind of need to modify, because I don't know if he's got a dry setup in his car or what. Like, is he doing the same thing as me? Is he running his wet setup in the dry, or is he actually? Ooh,
Left
that
side.
guy snuck up on me.
Clear on the left.
Or is he running his dry setup right now? So that's another thing, you don't really know what other people are running. I will. I'll start the stream. I also have to see how early you can sign up for the races. I feel like I read that like a week or so ago. I'm also going to start the stream about like half an hour before the race, maybe even a little bit sooner.
You got a slow car on the right.
Alright, let's see if we can get through this one. I don't even know where my braking point is here. No, maybe a little conservative, but it's kind of crazy how much you can cut right there.
Go right.
Well, Felix and I are having a nice little run. What is our optimal? 24/7. I'd really like to start clicking off some 24s. We'll see. In the rain, it didn't really start getting quick until about now.
25.819.
I don't know if that's because it takes those tires to warm up, takes them longer to warm up, or what. Alright, I think I found my braking point.
Car on your left.
This guy again.
Clear.
See if he can keep it together for a whole lap. This guy's name, Raul. Did he keep it in second gear there? He's really got to make sure you have the car rotate enough, because it kind of drives like the Miata out of the corner, it just pushes. I think I do need to arc that corner out more. And we got a really fast guy behind us. What's he capable of?
25.
Almost got a 24.
You got it, slow car on the right.
We're doing 23s.
You got it, slow car on the right.
Again, you don't know if he's in a qualifying setup, you don't know how far he is on his fuel, you don't know if he's a dry setup. Terrible line. That's why you just kind of have to do your full run and then see where you're at. Because I noticed in the rain I picked up like 2 seconds over the pace over the course of the lap. Everybody takes a bigger arc through there than I do. I gotta arc that more in the dry. I'll tap of the brakes, let them know I'm gonna let them by.
25.51, right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
See if we can learn anything. I think it's a keep it in second gear kind of deal there. He did the same thing.
Car right.
Big arc in that corner.
Clear.
I gotta keep working on that. I just don't think you can drive it like that in the wet. Doing big arc out here. Keep it in second gear. Ooh. So right now I'm a 25-second guy. I want to be a 24-second guy.
Right side. Clear.
Lightning McQueen again. That's a problem. So in the rain, I never go in fourth gear there because you just don't have enough traction. But in this car, I do. So I think I'm downshifting into second, but I'm actually downshifting into
left side.
Third. So I just gotta get used to that when I'm in the
Clear.
Uh-oh. There's multiple Lightning McQueens. So that must be like a default paint job. Oh, that's our Raoul. Ooh, too much arc.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
And that's the other thing, when you arc out those corners like that, you gotta be ready for those prototypes to dive in on you.
27.304.
Maybe I just stay in third gear then I don't go to fourth. I didn't need to that lap. And one of the reasons I was going to stream this was to test some things out, which I'm glad I did on Streamwise, but it's also just like, it's kind of crazy. Even practicing in the rain is pretty wild. And some nice entertaining moments. Alright, is this going to be our first 24? Probably not, because we got a prototype behind us. Gonna let him go.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Mark it out. I just don't know if I'm second gear or first gear through there, because I fear of going into first gears, it just gets real loose on me. But I'll try it next lap. Yeah, our optimal's at 24.6, so that's cool.
25.81.
Need to get that down to 24 flat. Start running mid 24s would be nice.
You got a slow car on the right.
So I'm just stay in third. Probably gonna hit the rev limiter. So I drove in a little deep, so we might not even hit the rev limiter. Second. It's a timing thing, but you can definitely see him in green. Gotta work on that art. Felix and I are just pretty dead even on speed right now.
25.362.
Definitely brake a lot more there than you can in the rain. It's almost like 100 feet difference. Sorry for the construction noises, if you can hear those. As soon as I started doing my stream, the guy sounded like he was literally throwing out the kitchen sink.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the left.
Just bounce it off the chip. And how much of that curb can we cut? That's the real question. I'm just gonna keep trying to cut it like a penalty. So I really haven't found the limit on that yet. That's good. I'm pretty stoked on this mic I bought.
25.0.
Seems to be doing better in my last foray in mics, which was a nightmare. Oop. Blew it.
Right side. Clear.
Sorry, Felix. Another 25 flat, getting close to those 24s. So I figure out a couple corners. Like, is it any better to be third here? Not really. Alright, how much can we cut? So much. I just don't really feel like I'm losing speed on the straightaways. I'm losing speed because of the balance of the car and a little bit of understeer in certain corners. But again, I don't really want to make adjustments based off a dry track when it's mostly been a wet track. Just hope these other guys are making adjustments on a dry track. That was a good section. No, my Felix. I feel like I'm kind of in the point in this run where it's like, okay, let me just kind of back it down a little bit, stop trying to find out where the limits are, and then just see what comes to me. More cut? You can cut that so much. I can't believe you can't hear that noise. The dude's like literally got a concrete saw out right now or something. Huh. Really want to get in these 24s, but it'll come to me. Like these guys, again, could be running qualifying setups, or, I mean, some people are just fast. That's the facts, but a lot of, like, I just noticed that when I did my practicing the wet, how much time I picked up, especially like in the last 10 laps of the stint. But the bottom line, the car is very stable, very predictable. That's what I want in this endurance race, because I'm not going to be, I'm like a madman. I'm going to do what I can within reason. Sure, I'll have moments that I'll push hard based off situations. That's 6 hours, so I'm going to make most of my positions by taking advantage of other people's mistake, with hopefully some decent pace. It's going to be the first 24. Nope. I'm also wondering if I can save a little bit of fuel.
Stay on the left.
So right now, by my very rudimentary math, takes me about an hour and 9 minutes to do a run, and it's a 6-hour race, so that's what, like 5 hours and 50 minutes on 5 stops, and then the last stop is only 10 minutes, so it's like if I can save 1 minute a stint worth of fuel, I'll be able to skip an entire pit stop. I have to keep working on those numbers. Wow, you can cut so much of that corner. Yeah, wait till you see us in the rain, because something else. So we got 12 laps. I'll tell you what, these laps go a lot faster in the dry. That's something else I didn't really think about as far as the fuel game is concerned, is how much fuel am I burning in the dry versus how much am I burning in the wet. That's a good line. A little fast. A little fast, but we were kind of able to salvage it a little bit. See, this is where the car will just start picking up some natural speed as it burns off this fuel. We're getting close to 10 laps left in her. So you do not need to worry about turning in too early for that corner, because you're not going to get penalty apparently. Cutting.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the right.
Alright, here it is. First 24. We got our optimal down another 10th.
24.9.
Let's get a 24.8.
Lap of the session.
I pick up a 10th just by getting this corner better. Should be good. Be worth 2 tenths, looks like. Woo! Man, those black. Don't paint your car black in a rain race, I'm just saying. You're not doing yourself any favors. It's like having a black RC car. I think it's fun in games till you get out there and race and you can't see the dang thing at night. Being stubborn, I'm pushing, but I want the lap. I should have lifted. In a race, I would have lifted there. Dang it. That was the 8 I wanted. Might still be one.
24.903. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Crazy how much faster this is going by than when I was in the rain. Like I felt the rain took twice as long to do the... But I mean, I guess my lap times are 10 seconds off from the rain. Like the rain, I'm doing 34s. That's how different the pace is. .005. Well, that's a good natural spot to let someone pass. Let the other guy through.
Right, clear.
That's the deal. You got to look for those good, just obvious spots to let people pass. And I think we got enough time to make an adjustment in the car and do a little bit more runs, so I'll work on. Oh!
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If
What
it
was
continues,
that?
they may remove you from the
I think
session.
my internet died. I think I lagged because I just got these latency errors for some reason. I think I lagged and the guy hit me. And you get hit in the back in these things and you're just done, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a rear spoiler right now. That spoiler like comes off so easy. Let's see if it's even drivable. I might still have a spoiler. I wonder if I didn't get damaged because like net code or something. Actually feels fine. Alright, Don't know if I have damage or not, but yeah, let's make some adjustments on this wing. Go down 3 clicks on the wing, see what happens. Alright, I got 7 more laps. I'm gonna get out of the car while I'm getting serviced and see if it's got any damage. It really doesn't feel like it has any, especially for that big a hit. You also have that huge rear diffuser down there, so it messes that up pretty bad too. If you back into anything or get hit from behind. Could be. I think I had like an internet glitch there for a second, so it could have thrown everything out of whack. Oop, not paying attention to that braking point. How you doing with response?
7.688.
Can't complain. Playing a video game. That was a pretty good rhythm through there. I have to have a teammate. I'm gonna get DQ'd, but I don't care because I'll know where I finished, you know? It's like standings for like special events don't really even matter to me to like look back on or whatever. So I'll get what I'll get, and you get DQ'd like 20 seconds later. I might take a hit to like iRating and stuff, but again, I don't really care about that stuff anymore.
24.9.
There you go, 24.9. I wasn't even thinking about it, so that's cool. But yeah, you have to sign up with a teammate, so Tater's helping me out with that.
You've got about 5
And
laps of fuel.
then that's it. Race and then get DQ'd. That's the plan. I was way offline and being stubborn, so car had every right to kick out on me there. I wish you could do it solo without them kicking you, but I get why they do it. You don't want meatheads going out there racing like idiots, so I try and do my utmost to be very thoughtful when I'm driving out there, you know. I feel like I got a pretty good pulse on multi-class racing. Did it a lot back in the day. Just gotta be able to read the tea leaves. Does the audio still seem delayed?
5.815. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. You got a slow car on the right.
Come on, boys. It's kind of fun in the
On
rain.
your left. Clear.
Depending on when the prototypes come out, I was able to race them a little bit because they're just so sketchy on cold tires in the rain. I really wish this was raining, but it is good. It's not, so I can at least figure out, because I figure what's going to happen in the race is it's going to start raining, then it's going to dry out, so there's going to be, so that also might just throw off my whole trying to save fuel pit strategy, because you might just have to stop, because at some point your wet tires are going to burn up and you're going to have to get slicks anyway. So when that happens, that'll probably take away any fuel saving and trying to get an extra stop, because you'll have to do that extra stop anyways to switch over from the wet's the dry. But that'll be interesting because that'll be my first time having to deal with that situation, knowing when to come in. That's annoying. There's just nothing I can do about it either, so that'd really suck if that happened during the stream.
25.549. You got a slow car on the right.
Just wonder if it's been like that the whole stream or if it happened when I had that little internet glitch. I feel like I've chewed up my front tires much in the car this lap, so it'll be interesting to see how those are doing too. Alright, 2 more laps and I'll pit, make the wing adjustment, and see if we got damage from that incident. Oh, yeah, I mean, the main way I'll be able to tell it's nice that like this car just has the tire temps on it, so you'll start to see your tires are overheating, and I probably should do like a practice stint with the wet tires on and the dry to see how long they last before it's just undrivable, and what the characteristic is of the car as they're starting to fall off, so I can know what's happening, when it's happening, and make the right call for when to come in and pit. That's what I should do.
You got about 2 laps of fuel
So it
left.
doesn't look like I'm quite picking up the speed like I did in the wet at the end of the stop, but I'm also kind of losing focus here a little bit, so you got to take that into account. And then I think we have to pit this lap. No, we got 1 more lap. Yeah, that's true. That was a very valid point. This pit road, though, I am not a fan of this pit road entry.
5.465. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
This will be a good adjustment to see what happens when take 3 clicks out of the wing, because I think that's a big enough adjustment to feel some differences. Realistic thing I can do in race.
You got a slow car on the right.
Boop. Trying to see what I could get away with it. I really hate. I don't understand why ABS, when you roll backwards, it doesn't lock
We've
up.
got damage on the back
So
end.
that probably just destroyed the car. That light hit right there. But it drives me nuts. I don't know if it's an iRacing thing.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Like, we got all this technology, we got all these computers, but we can't make the tires lock up when we start going backwards. Unless you turn off the traction control. It's crazy. That's annoying. Oh. Wrong pit speed limiter. So, whatever. We'll just get out of the car, make the adjustments, see how the tires are, and then just get back out there.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
So yeah, we'll just get a new car. But we can see we had damage before, which I doubt we did. See, we got that damage, but that's when that guy just barely nicked us. No, we had damage the whole time. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Because I got wrecked. It had to be like a netcode thing. I kind of want to go back and look at that. I don't know what lap it would have been. Oh, it would have been the lap that was super long. Duh. I didn't even get scored, but I don't see a lap that did not get scored. I guess we could just do this. Wasn't that lap? Wasn't that? So it was after. I think it was this lap. Next lap. I think it's right here. Or is it the next lap? It's this lap. Or I felt like it's a guy behind me that did it, but could be wrong. Nah, it's this lap.
Repairs are almost finished up.
This just kind of destroyed his car, because it didn't even really look like. I mean, my car is kind of jittering around right there. Yeah, that's like when I had a whole bunch of internet issues. But like to get hit that hard in the back and not have damage is kind of crazy. All right. Let's see what my tires look like. It's interesting. It's about as much wear as I saw with wet tires. Feel like I need to take camber out of the front, which I'm willing to do. I'm not going to take a ton out, because I don't really think this matters wet or dry. So I'm just barely going to take camber out. 2 clicks. That's it. And then we'll put a 6 wing on it, which it has. That's about it. But yeah, see how much I was overdriving the car? Like, it has a lot of understeer in it right now, but I just can't adjust the car other than the wing because I don't want to set up a car for the dry and then race in the wet.
All clear, punch it.
So let's see what this new wing feels like.
Car on your left. Clear.
Are we gonna try and drive the... Ooh, wow. Felt pretty good there. Oh, yep. Crazy. Now, that could be cold tires. So, let's just do this again, but remember we got cold tires. And I took a lot of that left curb, which that's how you'll get in trouble there, is if you take a lot of that initial left curb. Yep. If you go too far on that left curb, you can get in trouble. I started getting comfortable with it. Like in the rain, I don't mess with it at all, but I started getting comfortable with it in the dry. I think I probably took more than I normally do, and my tires are cold. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I definitely feel like the car is rotating better. We'll see what happens on. Just want to see if there's going to be a problem with my swing anywhere else on the track. You guys gotta remember I got cold tires. We're gonna give him one side.
Clear on the right.
I probably should have just stayed inside there. Kind of confused him. He didn't think I was gonna give it to him. I mean, we do see we did have a little, I don't know how much of that was draft, but we were getting a little gain on our straight line speed, obviously, as you will. And a little understeer there still. Just being patient, wait for the tires to warm up. Right, you want them to get up to like 180 front. 160-ish, I think, in the rear. It's like where they typically get. And here I'm just going to stay on the inside. Let's see what this guy does. Right, give him that side.
Clear. .697.
I got like 2-3 more laps before the tires are up to 10. Yeah, still understeer in the middle there, so it's probably better than it was, but it's still there. Which is going to happen because this is a wet setup, so imagine the wing will only take so much of that understeer out. The only other adjustment I can make is roll bars. My rear roll bar is already as soft as it can be, which I'm not going to touch that. In the front,
Go left.
I feel like if I stiffen it, I'll just make it understeer more. I don't know if I really want to soften it more. Oh no, softening would be 5 larger values, increase understeer. So I could go the other way, I could go down and see. This gives me a little bit more bite in the front. And then maybe it's like a combination of the wing and that bar. Hey Mark, how you doing? The only problem is there's only like 25 minutes left in the session, so I run like 10 laps, come in, make another adjustment, and then come up with a game plan when the track dries out. Doing good, man. A little hot, but I'm good. Wish I was running mid-24s right now.
26.203.
Yeah, the car feels plenty stable. Feels like I could take another click and wing out of it for sure. And it's dry. So I think about 5 more laps, maybe take another, I don't know if I want to take 1 or 2 clicks of wing out of it. It really doesn't feel, no, the tires are almost where they need to be. It doesn't really feel sketchy at all anywhere. How much time we got left?
25.384.
I mean, it doesn't feel too far off, so I don't feel like I need to make huge adjustments. There it is. I was like, if it didn't give me a penalty for that. Alright, no, we're just gonna... Let's make these adjustments right now. so I'm gonna say 4 wing. Yeah, let's just make smaller adjustments. Just don't have a lot of time. I got enough time to make one more adjustment after this. So let's go small wing. And we're gonna soften up the front roll bar one more click. These are the typical adjustments I make, but very small ones. Oh, you're talking about personal best? I think 11. Yeah, I think 12 would be the new record. Hopefully I get that in the 6-hour race. Always throws me off, that pit lane exit. Alright, so we've gone down one more click. On a 2 roll bar and a 5 wing now. Let's see what we got. This is also curious. I'm gonna do another wet practice session, not today. I'll do one tomorrow, or I might want to do it offline tonight. Kind of interested to see how the car will handle with like 2 clicks less wing and like 1 click less roll bar in the wet. Because that was what I was gonna test in this session, but I got a dry session, which worked out nicely because I get to test this whole scenario. Crazy how many black cars there are. I can really feel the cold brakes and tires in that corner. I hope so, Mark. I feel like I will too. Okay. Not sure if she got loose right there or not, but it is cold tires, so. Still on cold tires, so it was sliding a little bit, but felt pretty secure for being on cold tires. Yeah, let's see if it tries to break loose here again. Nope. It has a lot more natural rotation in it there. Like it wants to kind of almost rotate itself through the corner there, so we're starting to get to neutral. We're still a little bit on the understeer side on the fat and slower stuff. That's getting, oh, broke too late. Actually, that's pretty good. Not too late. Oh, broke too late. Still got cold tires. I love how the cars, like, because when I was racing the GT3s, like, you couldn't see, like, the tire temps or anything. They didn't have them on the screens yet. So it's pretty cool. You get to see the tire pressures and the temps and all that stuff nowadays. See, that has so much better rotation in it there. We'll see if, though, when I get up to speed, if it's still that way. If I'm going faster and it pushes, I might just not be going fast enough yet. But I imagine it's gotta be going the right way. One more lap and I'll be almost there with tires. Probably like 2 more, really.
.353.
So I was able to keep in second gear there, which was nice. Little loose there, but again, we're not quite up to temps yet. I could also mess with brake bias, because I did put more rear brake bias for the wet, but I feel like I want more front brake bias if it starts to get a little fishtaily on me in the trail braking. So let's do that. So I can do that on the fly. Oh, that's something else I can do. I can change the throttle map, because I did bring the throttle map down on. So we'll go up 2 clicks, brake pressure,
25.72.
the bias. Because I'm running a little more conservative throttle map with the range set up. Yeah, let's see if it gets loose here on braking. Yeah. Really track nicely. Okay, I feel like we got pretty solid balance. And then let's bring the throttle. I think 6 was linear. That's nice. Oh yeah. Much better balance through there. Yeah, car has much better balance. Alright, that's it. I really don't think I want to go more on that. So I just have to take notes of these adjustments, and then this will be the dry setup. I mean, I guess I could experiment.
25.322.
It's the only other thing I could really do. Oh, 11 for a split second. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. So, how much time do we got left? 18 minutes? How much time I have left? Yeah, 18 minutes. Alright, so just save this as V1.2 dry. And then, I don't know. So we'll take another small swing at it. Let me double check the throttle map real quick. So where's the throttle map at? Throttle shape. Yeah, 6 is linear. And then I just went down to 5 for the wet. The ABS, I could probably go back to 2. And the wet, it's a 3. So let's just try 2. Let's see if we get any information from the tires as too soon. And no information that we can use. So we're gonna go 1 more click wing. And then, like, let's see what the difference is between 4 degrees wing and 9. So front downforce is 37.1 versus 40, yeah. 4%, 3.9%. And how much does it change the ride height? Does it show that? Oh, that's stuff I clicked myself. See, they didn't have this when back in my day. All this fancy stuff you guys got now. Alright, let's try that. 1 less click on the roll bar. What do we go down? 2 on the wing? I can't remember now. Did we go down 2 or 1? Can you tell me? Guess I could look at my old setup, but I don't want to. There it is, 1-1. Alright. If this sticks, I'm sticking with it. It's kind of nice to have the track all by myself these last couple laps too, so I can just focus on what I'm doing. And it's nice you can make these adjustments in the race. You can make the roll bar adjustments. I just don't know if it adds to your pit time. I'll have to experiment with that offline. Okay, cold tires. Not a lot of time left, so we need to just make sure we don't do anything silly here. I don't think we'll have enough time to start beating our lap times because we won't have enough fuel burn off, but I'll be able to tell with the balance of the car if we're faster. And something else we can pay attention to is how much faster we are down the straight now that we have 5 less clicks of rear wing than we did when we started with the wet setup. That's something I still have to experiment with too, is the wing and the wet. I just went full wing because I wanted that rear end stuck to the ground. But see, the other thing you got to pay attention to is when I'm in the dry, like where is the car sketchy on cold tires? Because now we got a lot more oversteer, and we don't have a lot more oversteer. We're just making the car more neutral. It's different. It's definitely different, GT World. How you doing? I'm doing a little testing session here. And this is dry. This race is going to be in the rain. This is the first practice session I've had in the wet, so kind of seeing what adjustments I need to make to the wet setup that I can make in the race to get this girl to do what she needs to. I mean, even on cold tires, the car feels pretty stable. Still. So much more rotation through there now. It's crazy as you're going backwards on the oval. It's kind of cool. I actually like it for a roval. Car feels fine through here, nothing too sketchy. I don't think so. I think I raced this version or one very similar to it back in the day. But it could be. I don't know. I don't know when I last updated Indy and iRacing. I don't know none of that, so you very well could be right. What do we need? Another 3 laps before we got warm tires. And we'll push her a little bit and see if we can find some flaws in the less wing and less front roll bar. This is a corner I feel like it's going to be a problem with the rear wing when I really get on it, so we'll see. I feel like that'll be the most demanding. Yeah. I feel like that'll be the most demanding corner for less rear wing. I could see this corner right here, this right-hander being a problem, but it feels pretty good. You are starting to get some good speed in the car. I'm not sure. There are a lot of different variants to this track. Like I'll show you as we're going around. It kind of threw me. I literally had to turn the racing line on to figure out where I was supposed to go because the first time I got on the track was in the rain. I couldn't see anything. It just kept giving me a black flag. I'm like, all right, where am I supposed to go? I have no idea. Because the first slight variant change, just like when they throw in like a motorcycle version of the track, is right up here. You'll see you'll be able to turn in before I actually do. Like right there on the left, you can turn in there. Probably like the motorcycle version. And then here, I didn't know I was supposed to turn right up here. I kept just blasting through it because I couldn't see anything. I just kept going on the oval. And then there's all that stuff over there on the left, which I don't know. I don't know what all that's about. Alright. Tires are not quite up to 10 yet. A few more laps, I should be able to really push it. But so far it feels good with this much wing taken out of it, so.
28.502.
I was actually having a lot of fun last night when I finally. So what I did is I had my dry set up and I was struggling, and it's like, well, maybe. Because we never drove in the wet, right, back in the day. So it's like I didn't really know what to do. And I told ChatGPT, hey, if I have a setup for the dry and I need to make it work on the same track in the wet, what do I do? And it just, like, first I knew it was like, well, you're probably talking about iRacing or a set of Corsa. Like, okay, well, that's kind of crazy. Because I did put in Ford Mustang GT3. Oh no, this is a Mustang, brother. This is a brand new Mustang. Like the baddest looking car in the game ever right here. So yeah, I had ChatGPT give me some setup recommendations, and I put them all in the car, and I was like, oh, I have a car that won't kill me now. It's pretty cool. So I think AI is going to start being like everybody's engineer. Like, the longer it goes, like, you'll just be able to tell it, hey, and I think you'll be able to say stuff about like specific corners at tracks, and it'll understand like what corner you're talking about, why a certain adjustment might not have worked that well for it. I think it's going to get that crazy, so I think we'll make a video on using AI as your race engineer. And it's a great way to learn, too, because you can just ask it questions like, well, why did you do that? And it's going to explain it to you. Alright, I think the tires are good enough to start pushing. And kind of be a little rambunctious here and see if we can find a spot where it wants to spin out on us. Like right here, if I just give it the beans, and it's pretty stuck. It's a good sign. I think this is the setup right here.
25.991.
You ain't saying nothing yet, brother. I'm gonna do the 24 hours of Daytona solo. I'm building up to that. Because I've always wanted to do that, so I gotta do it before. Oh, come on.
Experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
I gave Spectrum more money. Why is my internet having issues? Yeah, it should be a nice little warm-up for Daytona in January. Yeah, super stable through there, so that's cool. Yeah, it's good. It's the second time the internet's done that today. I'm not sure why. I haven't dropped any frames or anything, so. Alright, this is feeling good about this setup for the dry, and it's nice because I can make all these adjustments in the car or have the pit crew do them. I just got to see if I lose time if the pit crew makes adjustments to the car, because I'm not sure about that. I feel so much better. Could be an iRacing problem. That is true. I'll just blame it on iRacing. I like where your head's at. Yeah, car's just, it's stuck, but it's not like super understeery like it was before. It's really, really nice through there. It's almost burrito time, boys. I am getting pumped up for a burrito right now. And pastor. Woo! Yeah, that dude could drive the heck out of that thing. I don't know if he's still around or not.
25 points.
No, it's his car for sure. I was good in the GT2 Ford, but I was not good at GT3 Ford. I don't think anybody was except for Nathan. For some reason he liked driving a bowl of spaghetti, because that's what that car felt like to me. Hey, what's up, Asterix? Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'm being super aggressive there on the throttle. Super early and still stuck. Yep. I don't even know like how fast the Mustang is right now. I don't even know what the fastest car is. I'm mostly doing the BMW and Miata stuff, but I thought this would be a good race to get some practice in it. I have been practicing offline for Daytona. I thought this would be a good opportunity to practice and just get more familiar with the car. Alright, boys, I think I'm gonna call it. Burrito is calling my name. But yeah, check out this car. I don't know if you've seen this car yet, but it is. This thing's bad. Just a mean looking car. Oh, it doesn't have my paint scheme on it. Basically the same as what trading paint's acting up. It's the same paint scheme. Just gotta look. Oh, 13. Let's go. Thanks, guys. Sorry I'm shutting it down right now. But had a really good session. Sounds good too. Just a good sounding car. Had a really good session. Was not expecting a dry session. Everything I had done had been wet, but we were able to. The car had a lot of understeer with the wet setup and the dry. Yeah, we topped out at 13 there, Mark. Car had a lot of understeer with the wet, so what's nice is we can adjust the wing and the roll bars in car, and the traction control or the throttle map. You can do the traction control too, but I left that alone. The throttle map, because I just put it back to linear instead of one click away from linear. So you can adjust in car, you can adjust all this. So I moved the brake pressure up. Like here, let's look. This is this setup, and then I wish you could just show them side by side, but it's like 57.2. The throttle shape was at a 5. I think my roll bar was like at a 4, and then the wing was at a 9, which is something I'm still gonna adjust. So that's what's cool about these weather races that I'm starting to like, is that you can adjust all this stuff, because we have like a 9 and you can do it in the race, which is cool. So we went from a 3 to 2, we went from a 9 to 4, this went 5 to 6, and then this went up to like 72 point something. That's about all we did. Oh, and I adjusted the camber a little bit, which I'll probably hold over onto my, actually I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna take just one click out, because I didn't notice a big difference. We're gonna save this as the 1.2. So that was a cool session. I was kind of looking forward to driving in the rain, showing you guys how crazy it is to drive in the rain, but this worked out. And you'll see enough of the craziness on Friday. I might do one more practice stream before that, but probably not. But thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't have a smooth outro yet, so I gotta hit end stream. Bye.